Hi everyone, I'm Nito King, and it's time for the Jailbreak episode of Space Quest V. Not to be confused with the Jailbreak episode of Space Quest VI, which will be coming up later. You may remember that last time Cliffy was thrown into the brig by Captain Quirk and Mr. Pelvic Thrusts over there. So let's go see how he's doing. Yep, that would be Cliffy's cell. Oh yeah, we can't go that way. And we can't use the control panel to turn it off while the guards are standing there. So I guess we better go find some way to distract them. Unfortunately, I happen to have the perfect distraction right in my inventory. Let's check out this package of space monkeys we were given not too long ago. Warning. Do not allow contents of package to mix with alcohol. Oh yeah, like that's going to be a real threat in a bar. Of course, that makes me really tempted to find out what happens if I do mix the contents with alcohol. Nope, only one way to find out. Those are some pretty big space monkeys. Well, hopefully we can find a way to turn this dangerous situation to our advantage. At the very least, this is something that may be worth the attention of those guards. Yes, they're now advertising Sprint through the dialogue. Oh, talk about a delayed reaction. Alright, excellent. We've gotten rid of them, and we can finally get to Cliffy. Hey Cliffy, how you doing? Yeah, it's good to know. The old key to job security: make yourself indispensable. Yeah, don't worry. I've got just the thing. And who says that wasn't the point? Alright, maybe it's just these buttons over here. Or maybe not. Maybe I can pick it with this laminated business card. Okay, fine. Maybe I don't have anything that'll get through those bars. So I'm gonna have to go find something. Sounds like I may be on a short timer. Good time to save. And maybe I better go tell Cliffy what's going on out here. Just so he knows. Nah, on second thought, he doesn't need to know. I was kind of thinking that if I left the screen and re-entered enough times, that it would cause the station to explode. But it doesn't. So maybe I need to warp to my ship. And go... I can't leave the room. No, wait, they're not on the station. They're in the cockpit. They're on the bridge, I tell you. Why do I keep saying cockpit? I don't understand. But, yeah, this whole thing is actually just timer-driven. Screw around a little bit, but ultimately you've just got to stand there for a little over a minute before something like this happens. And then give it another minute and change. And another minute or so. And I kind of think whoever's making these announcements would probably want to evacuate along with everyone else. But a little less than a minute after that, and we die. But I think it would take a real chump just to stand there where all that is going on. Obviously, we need to find something that'll help us rescue Cliffy, so... it's not a space monkey. And I can't return to the table. So, back to the ship it is. No! And look who's waiting for me. You guys remember Spike, right? Haven't really seen much of him in the past couple videos. But for some reason things seem to have really slowed down. Alright. Yeah, for some reason this part of the game seems to mess with my speed settings and put them back down to normal. So with that taken care of, it's time to go rescue Cliffy. And now we know we've got plenty of time to do it. Say hello to my little friend. Hurry up! Hurry up! No, you're not. You're always slow. You always move slowly. And just like Super Metroid, we see the same scene again, with the difference that now our ship flies away. It's kinda disturbing. Better not be another prank call. Oh yeah, orders. We didn't have a mission. Well, let's see if we can find out a little more about this mission. Brand new dialogue options. Talk, talk, talk. No, it was clever. Now here's an interesting option. Talking about flow. And of course the usual humorous option. And then let's go talk to Flo. Could be a brand of bleach. Know what I mean? Say no more. Yo. I'm not sure I want to talk to her again. Okay, let's stop talking to my crew. See how Cliffy's doing. Oh! WD-40's online. And she's now our science officer, so that's why we've had that orange button all this time. And I guess I could ask about the cloaking device, but I'm gonna save that for later. Let's see how WD-40's getting up to. That didn't make any sense. Why did I say that? So our science officer can scan a planet if there's one nearby, or see if there are any ships in the area. Since we just blew up the closest thing to a planet that was around here, planet scan doesn't do us much good. She can also give us a status report from the science perspective, or give us a recommendation, which is kind of like asking for a hint, but a little limited. We'll see what she says. Yeah, no data. Of course, we do have a mission, so I'm kind of surprised she doesn't say that we should go on our mission. Meanwhile, I do want to find out how Cliffy's making out after he got rescued, so let's go to the back, through the door, and talk to him directly. And he crawls into the tube and hides, of course. Alright, we'll catch him on the way back. See how WD-40's doing. Yeah, that's what you said through the intercom. Oh well. I also noticed that we've still got Spike. Better put him back. Alright, and now we'll go talk to Cliffy. Oh, come on! Cliffy! Just want to talk. Alright. Can't keep hiding in that tube forever. Okay, maybe he can. Alright, one more try. And if I can't talk to him this time, then I'll just give up and go to Clorox II. There we go. And that was so worth the amount of effort. Alright, forget it. On to Clorox II then. Mad Magazine? Alright, no particular screwing around this time. We'll just put in the course, and this is the easiest one of all to remember. If you're familiar at all with, I think, 90s TV. Can't imagine where they came up with that number. And of course it occurs to me that I probably could have just set us to go to Clorox II while I was off talking to Cliffy, but oh well. Doesn't take all that long. Nobody's got anything new to say because we already talked to Flo about our destination. So we'll just stare at the stars again. At least they're all moving in the right direction this time. There's some weird effects in one of those past trips. And now we just slow down and pick up our waste beacon as usual. haste beacon. Alright, sounds like a sensible idea. Let's go into orbit. Now, let's see what we should do. So let's start by scanning the planet. Now, normally what this does is give you a reading on the conditions of the planet. In this case, it looks a lot like Earth, so it's breathable. I'm just kind of worried about this indeterminate life forms thing. Seems like there's either life forms or there aren't. What do we do? Okay, that's one vote for an away team, but I think I've got a better idea. Rather than actually beaming people down to the planet, let's try to contact them from here and see if we can get an answer from them directly what's going on. See, there's a good idea. Let's go ahead and call StarCon. And by the way, I did not add this music. Kinda wonder if that 285-687-5333 is supposed to be a phone number or some kind. You'll just have to wait to see how long it takes them to process 2 billion people in the queue. Alright, screw it. I think I got a click to clear that one. So calling StarCon didn't work, so I guess the away team is what we gotta do. And see, I think this is where things really start to turn around. Flo likes me, and Drool is actually willing to go down to the surface of an unknown planet to help me deal with whatever's down there. Oh, almost forgot something. I forgot to chat with my crew while I was sitting down there. And unfortunately I can't talk to Drool since he's gone, but let's see what he would have said if I'd remembered to talk to him before he left. I wonder if maybe that's why he was so keen to be on the away team. Alright, enough of that. Let's get down to the planet and see what's going on. And at this point, if you haven't already put Spike in the tank, Roger will automatically do that. No, splitting up is not what you do in a dangerous situation. Yes, I can see where Drool would have problems with red things. Mr. Captain America villain. So, now we can look around. Tumbleweeds are not usually a good sign in places that are supposed to be inhabited. So they very recently blasted off somewhere. Possibly to escape whatever ripped a hole in the side of a building. And the moons are called Larry and Moe. Alright, well, it looks like we've walked into the set of a horror movie. So, next time we'll conduct our exploration of the surface of Clorox II and actually meet up with the B plot of the game. Get it? Because B is short for Beatrice, and we're hopefully going to be catching up with her again. Find out what... See you next time.